I am Vanessa.
Ciao, I am Corinna.
This is Italian food easy peasy.
We are the Bellardinelli sisters.
Ciao a tutti. Today I'm going to show you how to make Olive Ascolane. Olive Ascolane is a dish that comes from a particular part of my region, Le Marche. This particular part is a city called Ascoli. That's why the name Olive Ascolane. Olive Ascolane are made of olives stuffed with the meat, minced meat, and some other things that I will show you later on. Now, because this vlog was created to provide you with easy and simplified recipes made with only a few ingredients, I'm going to show you a very simplified way to make Olive Ascolane. But let's stop talking and let's start cooking. For the Olive Ascolane, stuffed olives, we need 200 grams more or less of minced meat. Usually the original recipes calls for 3 different types of meat, which is chicken, pork and beef. I'm using only beef because this is a simplified version of it. We need, of course, olives. Again, the original recipe calls for whole olives, but because they're so tough to cut, I usually prefer buying already olives with no stones in the middle. Then we need grated bread, i.e. breadcrumbs. We need flour, onion and carrot just for the initial frying mix, some salt and frying oil, which could be sunflower oil, corn oil, canola oil, whatever oil you have. If you're vegetarian, you can use an alternative product instead of the meat. In this case, I'm using a plant-based product, as you can see, that looks very similar to minced meat, even in terms of consistency. I will use this to make basically the stuffing for the olives. First of all, we place 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a pan and let it warm up. When it's warm, we add the chopped half a carrot and a chopped half onion in the pan. Stir fry it until the onion is of a golden color. Now that the onion is of a golden color, it's time to add the minced meat. As I said to you before, usually the original traditional recipe requires 3 types of meat: chicken, pork and beef. Because we are using a simplified recipe, I'm only adding beef meat. Let's add half a glass of wine. In this case, I didn't have wine, so I added beer. It's the same, as long as there is a bit of an alcoholic content. Of course, you don't want to add anything that is sweet. Now that the meat is fully cooked, we just turn the heat off, let it cool down and prepare it for mincing it into smaller pieces, which we will then stuff the olives with. is take a frying pan. I have a small one for today, just to show you, but take a large or medium frying pan. Put some corn oil, sunflower oil, or any type of seed oil, even canola oil, and warm it up. Once the oil is hot, you start frying the olives in it. You see, you know when it's the right temperature because you can see all the bubbles around the oils. Turn the olives around because you can see they get quickly cooked if not burnt, so lower the heat and turn the olives around to make sure they're cooked evenly all around it. Okay, I think the olives are cooked. Just leave them for a few more seconds to make sure that even the meat inside gets cooked, although it's already cooked, so it's not a big deal. You don't want to burn them, that's the key. And it's time to drain them.